Good evening, my friends. Video is for Saturday morning and it's 11:15 in the night. It was hot day in Alberta. I would like to make announcement first. If any one of you would like to participate with half an hour reading donated by Janet and Tom Burks, wonderful people, please write your comments. The reading will be half an hour long and it will be with me. So write the comments and I will be looking for the lucky person with Cheryl on Monday on live stream. So in this video I will be talking about, is delay of Trump's sentence good or bad? Would Judge Thomas have sentencing with Judge Thomas from Supreme Court be sanctioned because he was meddling with the Jack Smith's legal being in the Judge Cannon's court, so they are thinking that it was not legal. So this is something that we want to take a look at. What was the noise in the spaceship? And by the way, the spaceship just landed. We were watching. My husband was always a fanatic of on those ships, spaceships, so since he was a little boy. What is connection between Maduro and Trump? Trump is intent to sue FBI for $100 million for searching the Mar-a-Lago. How that will go? Trump and Kamala debate. Trump is how the Trump's offsprings will act when he will be in departure. So I will start with first one. But first I will say, excuse me, why it's so dry today. New York Judge Jean Marchand ruled today that Trump will be sentenced on November 26th. He was supposed to be on 18th of September, but now again we have to wait, but I believe it's for good. I believe that there will be something good is coming out of this, because it will be after election and Judge Marchand will be aware if Trump won or not, if there will be expected riots, and Trump will, when he will lose, he will be very submissive. He will stop arguing because there will be no, in his best interest to cause any problems. Well, with him you never know, but I think it is a good outcome. I will pull 3 cards for that. Sometimes the cards are disagreeing with me, so I have to make sure. That was just my intuition that was good. Yeah, rejuvenation, some new way of looking at everything. Yes, that decision will be made, symbol of making the decision. Big change. Closing one paragraph for Trump and starting a new. Wearing the orangey outfit will be cute. You know how much I love him. Even I have members of my family who loves him, so we are above that. We don't argue about that. Okay, would Judge Thomas from Supreme Court have some sanctions for messing up in the Mar-a-Lago case, specifically trying to make up stories that it was illegal to nominate special counsel Judge Smith. And Judge Cannon, of course, she is so pro-Trump, so she went with that story. Judge Smith, on the other hand, wrote now 90 pages, it's like a book, appeal to that request, to her ruling. It went to 11 circuits. And the question is how the Judge Thomas will be sanctioned. And I saw him as famous battle in Monte Cassino during the Second War. It was in Italy, and it took a while to finish that battle, a few months, and the last group was Polish group that was able to achieve the top of the castle, which was on the top of the mountain. So eventually Judge Thomas will be under attack and he will have to give up. Him and his wife are so much in cahoots, and it will be good if that will happen. So I'm seeing this as a battle and soldiers are attacking him. That's just my vision. And now that whoever is new on my channel, I see pictures as answers, and then I have to figure out what that means. Yes, he is so confident that he can rule, even that's not his department to rule. Another king of swords, empire, king of swords. Eventually, yes, he will be crying, he will be broken, all the relationships will be broken. So he is going to have a nasty bad end for him, but he has to first go through it. The Meteor Grado, the two astronauts who were stuck in the space, had the strange sound that was recorded. What do you think that sound was? And Boeing just landed on the New Mexico, so that's good success. But the sound, I saw icicles in the window. That's just a symbol. I think the cold temperatures were causing some structures in the metals, like cracking. So it's never a good sound. And they are still safe. They will have to negotiate for early coming, but apparently now it's January that they will come and be reunited with the family. The cards are positive, so hopefully they will be able to come back safe. I can't imagine even what the stress they have to go through being there for so long and not knowing if they will ever come back and what next and how long. We have to pray for them. Spiritual Sean, that's the questionnaire. How Maduro's plane, which was seized in, is connected to Trump. Maduro is a student of, he lost his election, 31% he got only, and 66 got Guaido. But Maduro is still sitting on the in the White House, whatever they call that place, and he doesn't want to give up. 20,000 people were arrested or killed because they don't know what's happened to those people. So a lot of drama is going on in Venezuela. But both of them, Trump and Maduro, are acting like Putin is teaching them. So Putin is all behind the scenes, telling them what to do, how to behave, and how to occupy the throne, even they are not supposed to be sitting there. Yeah, it will take a lot of work, but that's Putin's work, because we are talking about how they are. And they have a lot of excitement, and they feel very strong. And so Trump is the same kind of cookie as Maduro. He wants to be dictator, Maduro is dictator, and they want to dominate over people. Eventually that's not going to have a good ending, but we have to wait. Trump intends to sue FBI on Mar-a-Lago search for $100 million. He didn't file yet the petition. What will be the future of the suit? He will lose. And I don't see any good lawyer trying to be on his side. So empty hands. He might be actually paying penalty. It's not the first time that he is trying to go for crazy suits, and this one will be, because everything what was there was proper, it was organized by rules. That he's accusing that the FBI agents had guns. They always have guns. Yeah, he will be observing and waiting, not to where he will feel that his strength will help him to attack them. And it might cost him money. He will be worried about finances. And Kamala collected 3 times more millions of dollars than Trump. That's a good sign. It's not that the money are supposed to win, but money helps. We don't need money, but we do. Okay, and she will be more powerful with the ads and so on. So it is great. Excuse me. Marta, KM1, wants to know if Trump will show up to the debate or he will cancel last minute. I'm seeing, will he be staying behind the podium or walking, like he was walking behind Clinton? Hillary should say, what are you after, But he was walking like lunatic behind her. And I'm seeing him being ready, like the sports guys are ready to start playing football. They have the uniforms, they have helmets and so on. So I'm seeing him being ready for the game. And if I were Kamala, I would tell him, honey, behave proper way. If you will start being rude to me, calling me names, or making fake accusation, I will take you to the court. I will accuse you of insulting me, and you will lose a lot of money. So behave, and that will calm him down. Like the balloon will be without the power, because he will be shocked, and she should do that, because she is a judge, and she shouldn't tolerate anyone behaving the way he is. I was talking about him calling both Hillary and Kamala that they achieve the status by sleeping around. That's so rude, and we know those women are successful on their own rights. Biden, if he even want to, he couldn't do it, so she didn't get that position anyway. Yes, she should actually, and I said that they might shake him by the pockets, because I would be surprised if they wouldn't take him to the court. But everything has to be on time, and how that debate will be for Trump. Oh, he would like to be a star, of course, but we wouldn't trust him. No, nothing new. And they will be checking him on the paper, and she will be keeping track what he is saying and how it will be for Kamala. I'm worried a little bit of her strength of arguing with Trump. It's not easy, and she has to put the distance. Yeah, she is worried about that. She will be very nervous, keeping her balance, but she will go with the partnership. So her and Tim Walz will be very good actually in the debate. They will be the winners. I think Walz have that zesty ability to argue, so he will be very good. Kamala, she might be intimidated because she was not a street, even she was growing up with a huge family, which is hopeful to, to be around so many peoples, and she will be a fighter, and she's a fighter. But with Trump, it's a different cup of tea. He is so nasty. I don't think I will be able to stand up for myself with him. I don't know. We have to go through something to know how good we can be. Jenny, 8586. What will happen among Trump's offspring when he will die? Will there be any court challenges to the estate? Now they are all dreaming about big outcome when he will be gone, and when he will die, there will be like a wrestling game, like they have that fight, cheese rolling fight in Scotland. The huge, humongous cheese is rolled through from the top of the hill, and the guys are running and hurting each other, falling down in the mud. So it is that will be something like that. And on Donald's thumb will be saying, "Rest in peace until we will meet you over there," for entertainment only. The rest, they will hate him, I think, because there will be so much disappointment. And He doesn't keep anything. I don't know how much he's aware what he has. But how it will be after he died. And the tomb will be like a monument. He is already working on it, preparing the huge marble with the saying, "Rest in peace." Until we will meet you there. He is working on it. There will be a lot of work. Love. And Queen of Love. Melania might be the lucky one, or Ivanka. One of them will be more lucky than the others. Maybe Ivanka. I don't think he is so impressed with Melania. So Ivanka might be the one who will inherit that so much. Barbara Richgard. Why did he bury Ivana in his golf course? If he was using the golf course as a cemetery of the place where he make one graveyard, he got lower taxes on that property, and it's classified as a place of burial. So that was his manipulation to get richer on the dead body. 3 cards. He didn't have any rights to do that because she was his ex. So the kids must have helped him to do that. He still loves her. Boy. He wants to share with her. There is so much to share. And now, yeah, he is afraid of something that will come out. She was apparently going... the contract about her and him that was dying, that she promised that she wouldn't say that he raped her, that was going to be expired. And maybe that was the reason that somehow she got overdrunk and fell down off the stairs. The cards were very much telling us the story that there was some hope from other side, from above, or not above, but there was some hope. And she was drinking. She was a very heavy drinker because she was very lonely. So the kids were not visiting her too much. Barbara? Okay. Barbara 6626, it's time for the prayers, is saying, my daughter Erica is having a big surgery to remove endometriosis that is all over her body. The doctor told her that she might end up losing some of her colon and intense sites and end up with colonoscopy bag. She will be 45 in 2 weeks. Please pray for her. My deepest prayers for you, Erika, and your mother as well. Everyone is suffering when one person in the family is suffering. So all the best to you, Erika. I know it will be a horrific experience for you, but you will survive. So believe in yourself. Yes, that the bag is not easy to carry, but a lot of people have that, and you will be fine. Just think positively. Think that you have the strength to survive that. Okay. I want to say that some advices. I talked today with one lady who said that, I said, oh, you must love your dog. And she said, yes. So are you going to have another one? And she said, no. 1.5 years she doesn't want to have a dog. So I said, you should have it. And to anyone who loves the dog and thinks that it will be too painful for you to have a new one, and if you love one dog, you will love another one. Don't feel that you have to suffer for the rest of your life because you lost your dog. Your dog will be happy if you will have a new one. And the new one usually is far better, even if the first one was so good. We had Queenie that we loved, especially it was my husband's first dog. He never had dogs in Poland, so over here we had the dog Queenie. She was with us for 14 years. She was wonderful, wonderful creature, but she will use her strength to climb over the 6 feet fence and get out of the yard. If my husband was going to look for our youngest son to the neighbors, she would climb out in the corner and follow him. She was such a climber, and she was pulling us on a leash. You couldn't control her that way. She was such a puller. But we love her to pieces. She died, and my husband was so broken, heartbroken, that he couldn't stop crying. And he's not a man who cries. So I told him, I couldn't look at him because he said, we have such a huge yard. Why do we need the yard if we don't have the dog? When we don't have Queenie. So I went to start looking for the dogs in the pet stores. And I said, well, there was a dog that I will buy it, but it was on a poster and it was liver color, the same, Springer. And so he was at work and he found that in the newspaper that about 120 kilometers away from us, there was some dogs for sale, Springer Spaniels. We got a puppy the same day, 4 of us. The boys, after work, they came in. We make appointment. We went there at 10 o'clock in the evening, and they sold us Cora. She was opposite everything that Queenie was. She never was pulling. She will walk without the leash next to your leg, or the leash could hang loose because she knew that and Queenie was always laying on the sofas. Cora will never go on the sofa. She didn't build any of the furniture, maybe because I knew that by that time that I have to spray the furniture with vinegar, whatever I didn't want her to bite on, vinegar or mustard. The dogs don't like that. Queenie was digging for a while in the backyard, but someone told me that if the dog is digging, put their poo in that hole and cover it. Was good lesson. Actually, none of our dogs ever was making holes because I was always looking for poo and hiding in that and covering with the ground, and they never liked that effect. And so you can find the ways that you can train the second dog or the next dog even better than the one before. I know it's painful to even think about this. We love Vivi so much, we don't want to lose her. But doesn't mean that you can't have a beautiful dog, the next one. So it was Granny's advice for the end of the story. And see you next time on Monday. One little entertainment. Lady is coming to the doctor with the baby, and the baby doesn't eat too much. He's something is wrong with the baby. So the doctor is checking up the baby and saying, yes, the baby is not fed. Well, what are you feed? What is the baby fed? With the breast milk. So the doctor is saying, can I see your breast? And she's opening her shirt and he is testing the breast this way, that way. He said, you don't have any milk. And she said, I know, I'm his grandma, but I'm not sorry that I came in. So for entertainment only was covered. Take care of yourself. I think it was not too rude. Stay happy. Be happy what you have. And we have to pray for peace on the world, for the debate and for the astronauts, and that Kamala will be winning with Trump. See you on Monday at 11 a.m. Mountain time. Bye-bye.